Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 19 on the Xbox One X. Let's continue with career mode. We are off to Aragon now. This is the next round, and then we go to Buriram. So let's head off to Aragon, see how we get on. Alright, let's do this. It went well in Red Bull Rookies Cup, so let's hope it goes well in the Moto 3. Okay, yeah. Not really begun too well. Managed to get through to Q2, but I couldn't do it in FP3. I had to go through Q1. And yeah, struggling for time at the moment. They seem to be getting into the 202s. I can't seem to get into them. Just going to have to try and push. I got into the 203s in Q1. But yeah, the times are not coming easy for me. So we may struggle for this one. But I will try my very best to get a decent qualifying in. So we're going a bit quicker this time. The lines around here aren't really coming as easily as they did when I was in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. I had quite a nice flow in that race, but can't seem to get the same flow on this bike, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. So I'm hoping we can get a semi-decent result. We are going quicker, so that's good. We're looking into the 203s at the moment. I'm just kind of dreading to see what kind of lap times they're going to start doing, because they're going to be going quite a bit quicker, I think. So we may struggle for this one. It may turn out to be damage limitation. Definitely losing time down here yet. They're in the 203s already. So Ramirez has gone quickest, 203.2. Got to try and get a good exit at the final corner. Completely messy. Apex, the rear moving all over the place. Oh, someone's done a 202.5. We done a 203.2. So that was as good as I could get. 7th place. 203.2. Antonelli 202.5. This is going to be a really difficult race, and I think I might have to go for soft front, soft rear, which is a real big gamble, but I know I can do relatively quick times. If I go on anything harder, I don't think we're going to be able to do competitive times. So yeah, this is going to be a big gamble, considering they're on either medium front and hard rear, or hard front and medium rear. I may regret this decision, but I've got to do what I've got to do. If we can get in front and pull a massive lead, that would be good, but we'll have to wait and see. Need a good start. Here we go. It's not a very long run down to turn 1. So we've made up one place already into turn 1. There's another place made up, and another one as we get underneath Aragon. Now try and go around the outside of Ramirez, but not working there. There we go. Yeah, back past him. So up to 3rd. Antonelli leading, Dalla Porta in 2nd place. But yeah, basically I'm going to have to push straight away on these softs. I know it's going to wear them out a little bit more, but I need to try and get with them or past them as quick as possible and just try and build a lead if we can. It will mean that we'll end up getting caught in the latter part of the race. That's what we need to get past and try and push and extend a big lead. At the moment I can't get past them. But we are in 3rd. And like I said, it's probably going to be a damage limitation race, this one. So yeah, any points are good. Just need to finish as high as we can. This is a corner I've really been struggling with on the brakes. The bike really not stopping well in that corner. wide through there. We've lost another place. Ramirez is through. Need to get back past him if we can, but I've gone too wide through the chicane, or the entrance to the chicane. Crap exit as well. Too far back to use slipstream, so, well, we've pretty much wrecked our race already. And we've got to do 7 laps around here, but if we can stay in 4th, that will be okay. 4th place is better than nothing. So my plan didn't work. I wasn't able to get into the lead. So not good at all. Try and push a bit more, see if we can get back with them, but I think they're just going to be going a fraction quicker each lap now. And they're on the harder tyres. We've got quite a big group behind me, so I cannot afford to make any mistakes and let them all through, otherwise we're going to be completely screwed. And it won't be long before the tyres start going off, and then we're going to be in serious trouble. I don't know how many laps these are going to last before we start getting movement. We're on lap 2 of 7. They're not going to last the whole race. So we might start hitting troubles and problems towards the end of the race. Yeah, I'm not catching them. They are just continuing to pull away. So that is not good. Wide. I was better into the chicane that time. Slightly better exit, still not great. 0.7 of a second to Ramirez. But yeah, they just seem to be able to pull away down the straight. Literally nothing I can do about that. So into the penultimate corner. And then the final one. Try and square it off. There we go. So run to the line. 2:02.4. I done a 2:02.8, which is actually quicker than my qualifying time. But we're still 7/10 slower than Ramirez, who set the fastest lap. So that's not looking good. So I'm just going to have to try and stay ahead of the pack behind. Otherwise we could end up being swamped. We're on lap 3, starting to get movement from the rear. That's a little bit worrying. I knew it was going to happen. I didn't realise it was going to happen as soon as lap 3. We're not even halfway through the race and we get movement from the rear. And when our lap times start tumbling, we're going to be in serious trouble. But I had to try it. I had to try something just to give me that extra bit of pace at the beginning of the race. But you never know, if I'd gone for the harder tyres, I might be even further back right now. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens at the end. But I've definitely not got the pace to go with those 3 at the front. Gone too wide again. It's all going to depend on what lap times the guys behind are doing and how quickly they can get past. I need to just make myself as wide as possible. Just keep going. Just keep going. Try not to use that rear too much, but we need to get the drive at corners, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. I can hear them behind as well, which isn't good. So they're not that far away. We need to try and protect the championship. At least Antonelli is leading at the moment. Dallaporta's in second. So Antonelli is technically taking 5 points off Dallaporta at the moment. providing they stay there and finish there, but they might not. Oh, I can seriously hear someone right behind me now. Lap 4 of 7. I don't know who it is, but they're getting very close. Now we've pulled away from them by the sounds of it. Just keep going. It's Mino behind. Just got to try and keep... Oh, Dallaporta's gone into the lead. That's not what I want to see. That is not what I want to see at all. Yeah, my rear is not looking or feeling great. It is seriously hot. And it's got less than half of its life left. That's not good. The front is getting a bit too hot as well. And this is where we're going to start hitting troubles. It's starting to move around quite a bit. And when we start losing drive at corners, that is when they're going to attack. Especially down here. Actually, coming out of that chicane, we're not too bad. The leaders are long gone. They're just like little specks in the distance, so we're definitely not catching them. Can we hold on to 4th place though? That is going to be the big question. That would be pretty decent damage limitation. There's no way I was going to be anywhere near their pace. Just have to do what I can. And I knew it was a gamble on the softs. I had to try something because I just didn't have the pace. I did try a medium rear in FP3 and yeah, I was quite a bit slower. Oh, okay. Starting to get a big wriggle on now. That is not good. Come on. Let's keep it going. Just keep that gap if we can. We've got a tiny gap. We just need to maintain that throughout the rest of the race. And try not to high side. Because, yeah, that danger is ever increasing. Rear tyre has completely overheated. It is wearing down very rapidly. The front is a bit better, but it's starting to go as well. So we're going to have to watch the front end as well. Just need to get through the last couple of laps. Still got 0.7 of a second gap behind. It's over 5 seconds to the guys in front. Suzuki's moved up to 5th now. 2 laps to go. Can we hold on for 2 more laps? I hope so. Wrong gear, come on. What kind of lap times are we doing now? 2:04.5. Our pace has really dropped. Keep it going. Someone's closing in. Someone's closing in. Okay. Well, they were very, very close to coming through then. We are in trouble. I'm going to start panicking now because the rear is almost completely gone. We are losing drive at corners. Can't really hold the lines either. Yeah, definitely struggling now. We are starting to go into all kinds of troubles. I think we're about to lose a place because as soon as we get on the brakes for the next corner, I can't brake as late as they can. And I've gone a bit wide as well. We kept it though. I was expecting someone to come through then, but they didn't. Okay, through the chicane. Can we really hold on for one more lap? And then my rear tyre can't. We just got to hold on one more lap. If we have that kind of gap on the final lap coming down here, then I know we'll be safe in 4th. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, we cannot take any corner speed now. We're about to lose a position. Canet is going to come through on the brakes, I'm sure of it. He didn't. I've taken a weird line there and that's messed my exit up. There he is. He's going to go around the outside. No, he's trying. He's got better drive. Try and hold him off, thank you. I think it's a question of if, not when, they come past now. Or when, not if, even. Oh, I thought someone was going to shove up the inside then. Canet is trying to come through. I don't think I can hold him off. No, he's already through. He's gone wide though. Oh, Migno's trying to come through as well, and he is. So, yeah, not good. That's Messia, not Migno. Gonna try and fight back, but I don't know if it's possible. Not on the brakes into this corner anyway. No, can't hold the line. Oh! Suzuki's through. And I am all over the place. It's just buckarooing all over the place. Yeah, the softs have given up. The rear is gone. That's my teammate we've just had a collision with. Collision with John McPhee, who had a fantastic save at Catalonia at the weekend on the final lap. How the hell we stayed on that, I never know, but what a save. This unfortunately went out of the leading pack to do that save. Oh no, I've messed my line up, I've gone too wide. McPhee is through. Trying to slipstream him to the line, but it's not going to work. 8th place we slipped to on the final lap. We lost 4 positions on that lap.
Start of this exciting race of finishing the final lap. Let's take advantage of these moments to take a look at the Moto3 final ranking.
Yeah, the softs they gave up on the last lap. So, my fault for gambling with them. But there we go. Dalla Porta is up to 2nd and he is closed in a little bit. And we're 1 point behind CIP Green Power in the team championship, so we should go past him next time.
It's always good to remember that today's errors are the base on which tomorrow's successes are built.
Yeah, don't use soft front, soft rear again. So then, not a good round, but we're going to keep it as it is and go off to Thailand, Buriram, and see if we can do something here. Need to claw something back, that's for sure. So where is this going to put me? We are running out of time. Okay, it's put me 5th. Teleporter's gone quickest, 1:45.6. If I can use a bit of slipstream from Toba, that will help a lot, especially down these long straights. Can it just come out the pits again? If I can get on the front row, I will be happy. On the brakes. Bit wide. Do a V. Cut that back. No, completely miss the apex on the exit. Try and slipstream Toba again. Here we go. And past we go. Come on. Darren Binder's just crashed. Oh, we're looking good at the moment. We are underneath Dalla Porta's time, just. See if we can carry that to the finish. Again, FP3 wasn't that great. Managed to put one decent lap in, but just could not put a string of laps together. Couldn't get in a decent rhythm. Kept messing up the final corner as well. We just kept running too wide and invalidating my lap time. Right, what is it going to be over the line? Hopefully front row, please. Yes, it is at the moment.
That's the end of the second and last
So starting in second place, that's fine. I'll take that.
Grand Prix. To the Moto3 class grid, where engineers and technicians are ironing out the last few details.
Not going for soft front, soft rear, but I will go for my personal favourite, soft front, medium rear. I think that will do. So times were fairly close. We're definitely looking a bit more competitive this round than we were in the last round at Aragon.
The warm-up lap has just finished and the riders have taken their places on the starting grid. The Tyre Grand Prix is about to start.
Alright, let's see what we can do. Come on. Feeling good. Feeling more comfortable around here. Just need to get in a good rhythm and I think we might be okay. Here we go. I'll tell you what, that was a good launch. That was a very good launch. Straight into second and past into the lead we go. Sweet. That's what we need to do. Now, we just need to get into a rhythm and see if we can just keep banging out the laps. And hopefully pull away. But we'll have to wait and see. Make sure we're hitting our braking points. Getting the bike stopped for these tight corners. Get the drive out of the corners as well, which is more important. They lead onto long straights again. So we're looking alright at the moment. Got 8 laps to do around here. Just literally just need to get into a good rhythm and just keep going. So if we can start pulling away now, that is really going to help us. And we could do with getting a win and Dalla Porta not scoring very well. So if we score, well, 2 points in this race, we will take the lead in the team championship because I don't think the CIP Green Power KTM guys are going to score any points. Well, Darren Binder might. I don't think Tom Booth Amos will anymore because now he's been nerfed. Well, that is lap 1 done. Binder's in 17th, so he's just out the points. And we are sitting on 25. So if it finishes as it is, we will indeed take the team championship lead. Which is a bonus because at the start of the season and quite a bit into the season, considering it was Booth Amos and Garcia out front and Darren Binder quite high as well, it wasn't looking that great for the team championship. We were quite a big margin behind, but ever since the update and those guys have been nerfed, it's helping us close in. So they have closed back in again. So we need to just keep pushing. Now we shouldn't have any issues with the rear tyre going off in this one. We shouldn't. May get a bit of movement, but won't be anywhere near as severe as it was in Aragon. And we have got a nice little gap there. Just need to keep extending that as and when we can. So it's almost a second, the gap, which is good. I think once we break a second, that will be pretty good. Be fairly comfortable. Definitely feeling like I'm getting in some sort of rhythm now. Just that final corner, trying to nail that every time, a pain in the ass. So yeah, not a second over the line, that's for sure. At least we are competitive this time, at least we are able to fight at the front. We've got similar pace to what the rest of them had in qualifying. That wasn't the case at the last race, but it is this time. Yeah, a bit of a gap. Bit of a gap through the left. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow is the cut-off point for sending your laps in for the league. We've had quite a few, or quite a lot of applicants. I've been taking a note of people's times and putting the top 12 in the top 12, and then the people who unfortunately haven't made it, obviously outside the top 12. But yeah, tomorrow is the cut-off point, so if you don't send me your lap time by tomorrow, and by the time I put the results up on Wednesday, then you will unfortunately not be included. So you haven't got long left for the league, and like I said, Wednesday I will be announcing who has made it into the league itself. Then we can talk about the rules of the lobby and that. So I did set up just a private race direction lobby just to see what kind of things I could control within the lobby, like lap numbers and stuff like that, and physics and gearbox and stuff. So just having a look at the options that are available to me when setting up the lobby, and I will be doing a test run as well with some of the guys, just to get my head around the whole race direction mode. And seeing how the penalty works and stuff like that. So yeah, looking forward to the league, which will be starting on Sunday at 8 PM UK time. Should be good. Well, whilst we're out in the lead, and we've got a semi-decent lead, and I seem to be quite comfortable with my pace at the moment and my rhythm. Let's talk about MotoGP, and more specifically Catalonia on Sunday, which was yesterday in fact, because it's Monday today. Yeah, what was looking like to be a absolutely cracking race, unfortunately got spoiled by a mistake from Jorge Lorenzo, who unfortunately tried making up a position and then almost ran into the back of Andrea DeVizioso, so put his front brake on a little bit harder to try and get stopped whilst he was leant over, and he lost the front and ended up taking out DeVizioso anyway, as well as Maverick Vinales and Valentino Rossi as well. So 4 people went down out of the leading group. Marquez was very, very lucky, because if he hadn't made a move for the lead at that time, then he would have been wiped out as well. So he was lucky and let off the hook, because I don't actually think he had the pace to win. He had a good 1 lap pace, but his race pace compared to the other guys wasn't looking as strong. I mean, yeah, he would have been there or thereabouts, but I don't think he would have won the race. But yeah, so unfortunately the race that we were all looking forward to never actually happened, because that just let Marquez off the hook. Petrucci survived, as did Rins, I think it was, as well. Yeah, and Marquez just pulled away from Petrucci in that, and went on to win the race. Rins was getting very frustrated, stuck behind Petrucci because he could stay with Petrucci through the corners. In fact, Petrucci was holding them up through the corners because every time Rins was trying to use his corner speed and the advantage of the Suzuki, he had a big red Ducati right in the way, and couldn't do anything about it. He was getting very frustrated, made a couple of frustrated moves. One of them worked, but then when he was in front of Petrucci, he couldn't actually pull away, and then Petrucci got back in front of him. And yeah, Rins unfortunately ended up almost tripping over himself into turn 1. Had to end up going off track and then ended up losing a lot of time. So yeah, that wasn't good for him. Quartararo didn't get the best of starts, but managed to fight his way back through the pack, and he got a well-deserved second place. Great to see the young Frenchman up on the podium. And he's definitely a hot prospect for the future. With a bit of a problem a bit further back for the Aprilias, with unfortunately Bradley Smith, who was wildcarding. He's Aprilia's test rider. He went into the back of Alicia Spargaro, taking him out and injuring Alicia's knee in the process. So Bradley Smith has got a 3-place penalty on the grid for whenever his next race is. So wherever he qualifies in the next race, or his next race, his next wild card, he'll have to start 3 places back from that. But yeah, like I said, it was shaping up to be a really, really good race, but unfortunately just yeah, it didn't happen because of Lorenzo's mistake. He has obviously apologised, and he didn't mean to do it. It was either that or he's going to go into the back of Dovizioso, but as it happens, he went into the back of Dovizioso anyway. So it's just, unfortunately, it was a racing incident. You can't argue with that. He was trying to overtake someone whilst Marquez was overtaking Dovizioso. Dovizioso was a little bit wide and a little bit slower. And yeah, Lorenzo just tried to slow down a bit too much, trying to avoid Dovizioso, and yeah, he just went a bit wrong. So unfortunate that. It was a shame because Lorenzo was showing some really promising pace throughout the weekend, qualified fairly decently, and was up at the sharp end in the race. But yeah, just that one mistake, and that was unfortunately it. The end of 4 of their races. So back to this one, lap 7 of 8, penultimate race. We've got a nice little lead now, 1.7 seconds. Rear tyres feeling okay, starting to move about quite a bit, but nowhere near as bad as what it did in the last race, that's for sure. So I think we might be on for a win here. I don't actually know where Dalla Porta is. I know he's in the leading group, but I don't think he's in second place. So we are going to extend our championship lead. So Antonelli in second. And yeah, with only a few races left to go, then we are looking very, very good indeed. I think, what, there are 4 races left to go? So we are looking good for the championship. I mean, if we can leave the next race with a 75-point lead or more, then that should be job done. Because there will only, after the next race, there will only be 75 points left on the table. If we can leave here with a 100-point lead, which I don't think we will, then we will wrap it up now. But I don't think that's going to happen. It all depends on where Dalla Porta is. Where is he? Over the line. Oh, he's down in 7th. He's down in 7th place. So we'll gain quite a few points on him. He might not stay there though, he might make his way through on the final lap. It's definitely looking good. Yeah, just managed to get in a good rhythm round here. Put some decent laps together. It's all worked in our favour. So yeah, haven't changed the difficulty at all. Still on 120, as was the last race. So very, very soon we can start thinking about Moto 2. And hopefully we can have a look to see what kind of offers we're going to get for Moto 2. Hopefully some decent ones. Considering we're looking like we're very likely to win this championship, all we pretty much got to do for the last 4 races is score some points. Score some points and everything will be good. If we can ideally just get top 10 in all 4 races, that will be job done. So final corner time. Oh, that's the worst I've done it. Luckily we've got a bit of a lead though. And there we go. A win at Buriram aboard our Petronas Honda.
The stars of this exciting race are finishing
So
the final
Della
lap.
Porta made
Let's
1
take
place up,
advantage of
down
these
in
moments to take
6th
a look
place.
at the Moto3 final ranking.
Yeah, that was a good race. Enjoyed that. Okay. Job done. Are we looking in the points? Oh, not quite 100 points. But looking promising for the next round. Like I said, we just got to leave there with a 75 point lead or more. And we have taken the lead in the team championship as well. So that's looking very promising.
Perfect day for him. In addition to the victory, his position also earns him 25 priceless championship points.
It's all good. It's all very good. So all we pretty much got to do, just finish right behind Della Porta in the next race, and that is it. That will be job done. Right, well, there we go. That is our 2 races for today. We will have a look at the champion. Oh no, the next round is Motegi. That's going to be a difficult race, right? Red Bull Rookies Cup. Tate is leading that from Salvador in 2nd, Yuki Kuni 3rd, and Jason in 4th, and Noguchi in 5th. Moto 3, obviously, we're leading that from Lorenzo Della Porta in 2nd, Sergio Garcia 3rd, Messia in 4th. Moto 2, Schrotter is still leading that from Baldassari in 2nd, Luti 3rd, Alex Marquez 4th, and Remy Gardner in 5th. Then MotoGP, Alex Rins is still leading that from Marquez, Dovizioso, Rossi, and Petrucci. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. See you.